Hey mom, hey sister. So mom, I want to compliment you because um, in the year 1990 you made $26,000. That's a lot of money. Because by today's standards, I'm barely starting to make that money. Um, I made 20,000 last year. This year I'm gonna make more money. Next year I'll definitely make more money. But it's just the fact that you made $26,000 in 1990. You were making bank. You were working a lot, and that's how you ended up buying your house. It's impressive when I think about being having a mother who was, you know, a sixth grade dropout immigrant, three children mother by herself, making the amount of money that college people make, buying her home by herself, taking a risk because you didn't know what you were doing, but you did it to buy a home. Speaks volumes of you. You risked. You took a risk. You didn't know if you were doing things right when you bought a home. You didn't know if maybe working a lot was the best thing, but that's what you knew. You knew you're a good worker. One thing that you are is you're definitely have a good work ethic. Um, and like I said in my other videos, I'm hoping that well, see, part of the thing is I want your work ethic, but I've also, and you have too, Mom. You've come into new information about using other people's money, how to make your money work for you. So we both know that a job where the only thing you have to do, the only way you earn is by, you exchange time for money is not the best because then you can never retire, right? So now that we've come to realize that there's another way to live like the rich people do and to earn passive income, it's not as attractive. So even though we both admire your work ethic, yourself and me, it's not something we want to continue to do, right? We want to be able to retire someday. But considering what we knew and who we were and the times, you kicked fucking ass. I remember admiring you then, though. Even when I didn't know much, I just remember thinking, my mom bought a house. It's when you consider the circumstances, it's quite impressive, and I want you to be proud of that. Okay? I want you to feel the mountain that you climbed. That despite everything that was against you, you persevered, and you not only succeeded, you succeeded wildly. Okay? Oh, my sister, I just had your shit. I hate when this happens. Okay. It was good, too. These dementia symptoms. I keep trying to shed them, and then some days I'm feeling well, and then some days I just forget. It was actually really, really good. Hold on one second. I'm sorry you guys have to watch my thought process, but I'm too fucking lazy to start over. All right. It was very good. Oh, yeah, good. It was about your femininity. Now that you're dykey. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But I've always loved your femininity. Am I even saying that right? Femininity. You have a way that you dress that is very feminine. And that's not to say that if you wanted to go dyke, I'm not going to love you. I'll just talk in terms of the past. Like, remember when you were very feminine and I adored it? It's okay if you want to turn dyke, but if you want to get a buzz cut, also okay. But I think the way that you talk, what attracts men to you is your high femininity energy. And I'm talking about when you're with a good person. Because one thing that happens in relationships, what makes people attractive, what makes men attractive to us is when we need them. Because they have a protective nature and built in, they're wired that way. And what makes us miserable once we are in that relationship and they stop being protective and you got to start, raising a child, then you become very masculine. We've all done that. All three of us have done that in a relationship. And now they hate us because we're not being as feminine, they're not as attracted to us, and we don't like them because they're not being that masculine. But when you are not in a relationship, sister, I've always seen you as a very feminine, delicate flower. That's what I could come up with. I'm having dementia symptoms. I'm serious. Little mini strokes in my tongue again. So I'm trying to talk clearly and chronologically and linearly, and it's not easy for me right now. I'm actually having to make quite the effort. But I just wanted to say that you've always been an elegant flower, I guess. I told you before, I've always found it amazing that with so little clothes, with so little money, and not on your credit